Hey guys, it's Doug from Geek Acres back once again, and this time I wanted to talk about something that one of you actually asked about. One of my viewers recently asked if I was into any television shows, and I mean, come on. If you're a geek, you've got to be into some kind of television show. I watch quite a few, well, some anyway, because between Netflix and regular TV and of course movies and so forth, there's a lot of stuff to take in. But one of the things I have been watching now for a couple of years, and I'm still pretty addicted, is to the CW Flash show. And The Flash is great. I did watch the early incarnation back in the 90s. That only made it one season, but now we're into the third season of the CW's version of The Flash, and I tell you, I'm a big fan. I'm hooked. Yes, I did watch a little bit of Arrow, and I still do from time to time. It's on Netflix, so you can check that out. By the way, The Flash is also on Netflix. The Flash is also available on Blu-ray and DVD, I believe. So if you have any of those opportunities and you haven't seen the show up until now, if you're a superhero fan, it's a great opportunity to get caught up. And believe me, as with anything on Netflix, you can just mainline the thing one episode after the other. You won't have the problem of waiting for the next week's episode, as I currently do, because I am caught up, and like I say, I am a big, big fan. Like, they are currently in the third season, just came back as I am recording this from the winter break, and I really did enjoy the episode called The Present. Now, so far, we've only gotten the new one, which is Borrowing Problems from the Future. Hopefully, I'm not spoiling anything really key here, but we're getting into some really kind of cool characters, both villains and heroes from the rich legacy of DC. So, in addition to The Flash, we now have Kid Flash. We've got characters like Killer Frost and Gorilla Grodd and the Trickster. All of these great villains and heroes from the DC universe. And as you know, if you follow any of the shows on the CW that follow the DC universe, there are opportunities for crossovers too. And so we've seen Supergirl crossing over with The Flash, and of course Arrow and The Flash have gotten together on several occasions. And some of the characters from all of these DC shows have now spun off into the show Legends of Tomorrow. I watched a little bit of the first season, and I kind of was with it, but it was a little bit trippy for me. I really enjoyed Captain Cold, who was early on the Flash show, and then migrated over to that show. Again, I don't want to spoil it in case that you're interested, but really great stuff. The other thing that I really like about The Flash, I mean, the cast is marvelous. You know, characters, actors. Grant Gustin plays The Flash. Candace Patton plays his not half sister, but adopted sister. At any rate, they get together. And so then there's Tom Cavanaugh, who plays Harrison Wells, who, there's a guy who's had a lot of fun. Because, I mean, he's really had a chance to play with this character who, it seems like with each season, they reinvent the character of Harrison Wells. All along, he's kind of a mentor to Barry Allen, the Flash. But we also get these little snippets of his other life. The other fun thing that they do with the Flash is the ability, obviously, the Flash is able to run so fast, he can sometimes go back in time and see things in the past and perhaps maybe manipulate the past. And then there's also this notion of parallel worlds. So we've had a chance to see some of the main characters reinvented in different ways, and they come in from these parallel Earths. So there's a lot to like. If you're a big superhero fan, you'll enjoy it, I think. If you're a big science fiction fan, I think you'll enjoy it too. And the good thing about this versus Arrow, as much as I enjoy Arrow, and Arrow's got a really good storyline as well, Arrow can get pretty dark. And The Flash is a little bit lighter, a little bit more fun. On the spectrum of things, I would say Arrow is dark. Flash is kind of in the middle, leaning towards a light-hearted kind of superhero show, and then you've got Supergirl, which, again, there's serious moments to it, but that one I think of the three of those is the most lighthearted. Again, I can't really speak right now to Legends of Tomorrow. I hear they did kind of reinvent themselves again for season 2. So that's my take on what I'm watching as far as superhero TV goes. Love, love, love what the CW does. As much as I really dig the big screen Marvel, I think DC kind of owns the small screen right now. And I would be curious to hear what you guys have to say. Have you watched any of the CW superhero shows? Do you watch The Flash? What do you think of it? If you haven't seen it, has this kind of piqued your interest? Let me know down in the comments section below. I would love to hear what you guys are watching. And if this is a big hit, if there's some interest to it, I'll be happy to talk about at least one or two other shows that I'm currently watching right now. I love to DVR the shows and then kind of clip through them. Get the commercials out of the way and, don't have to wait for those cliffhangers. At any rate, I got to get out of here. I hope that you have a very good week, and I'll see you later.